Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wispin here, and welcome back to another video here on the Pokecentral network. If you guys want to join me here on my server, the IP is pokecentral.org. All of the links that you need to download and install Pixelmon can be found in the description down below. Today, we're actually going to be setting up our Pokeball shop. So, I think probably about 10-15 episodes ago was the last time we actually worked on the Pokeball factory, and since then I have not really touched it at all. So today we're going to set up our shop and we're going to start producing the Pokeballs with the factory in order to hopefully make a little bit of money here on the server, because I do spend my money pretty quickly. So if we head on down this way, we should be able to see, I think we have quite a few of the quick balls. And maybe even, is it Safari that we had some? Yeah, we have some Safari balls. Okay, so the rest pretty much all empty all the way down the line. We have a few of each, but I think the main ones that we really need for the shop are going to be the quick balls, maybe the ultra balls, maybe the premier balls, although I'm not entirely sure about that. And then pretty much just, master balls and park balls would go in here, but I don't think we have any for some reason. I thought we did. Odd. Okay, but either way, I want to go ahead and actually set up this shop on our island, and I feel like we're kind of out of space up above. So if we go ahead and warp back up here, there's not really much space left on the island. I mean, we could put it right here, but it kind of would be a tight fit because I do want to build an entire 3D Pokeball, so a big sphere. So I think what we're actually going to do is put it a little ways off the island, maybe right about here. And that way, it's just enough off the island where maybe we can build a bridge or something that leads to it, and it won't take up space on the main island here. And then, of course, the coordinates, if you do want to visit, are 5,000 and then 5,500. Somewhere around there, you can see. You'll probably be able to see it from 5,000, 5,500, but 5,200, 5,500, something like that. And you should be able to find this pretty easily, and all of the shops should be filled up with Pokeballs unless everything gets sold out, but I don't know if it's going to happen. So let's go ahead and, I guess, start building a sphere. I'm going to go ahead and make it super basic at first just so we have the shape down, and then I'll come back through and we'll add detail. We'll make it actually look like a Pokeball. I just need to figure out how big I want it to be, and then I have to figure out how to actually build a sphere in Minecraft because that does not sound too fun. Alright, so I started off by making it out of stone. I feel like this was the best size. I tested a few different sizes, and this is just what ended up looking the most even and the easiest to work with. So that is our Pokeball, and the plan is to actually kind of build the ice up around it, sort of supporting the Pokeball in place. It might look kind of weird. I don't know yet. We'll see how it actually ends up, and we might continue with the ice kind of holding it in place, or we might go with something completely different. But I just wanted to get the shape done because building spheres in Minecraft is pretty difficult to do, but I think it turned out pretty good. I don't know if it's an exact sphere, but it's as close as we're going to get. So I think I'm going to go ahead and change the top half to red and the bottom half to white. And then we're going to have a black or gray strip in the middle, and then we need a button right here, which should be, I think, oh, well, we could actually just do one block be the button because it is a 3x3 space here in the middle, and 3x3 might be a little bit too large for the button. So we'll see how things go. I'm going to go ahead and start replacing these blocks, and I will be back with you guys once I've gotten them all in place. Okay, so I have most of it replaced. I wanted to go ahead and move this band around the middle in one block. I feel like that'll make the top and the bottom look a little bit more separated, but I wasn't sure if I should use the gray or the black concrete. So I'm going to do half and half, and we're going to go ahead and take a look and see which one actually looks better. So I am misplacing a lot of blocks there, but that is okay. Should look the same from the outside. Okay, so I actually think the black looks a little bit better, maybe? Yeah, okay, I'm going to stick with the black for now. If you guys think otherwise, you can let me know, and we can always change it in the future, but I think the black looks slightly better. They're pretty similar. It really just depends on your taste, but I don't know. I thought the black looked slightly, just a little bit better. More, I guess, more like the actual Pokeball itself. Not necessarily better, just more accurate. So that should be all those blocks. Okay, let's go ahead and continue this black band around the outside, and then we got to figure out exactly what we want to do with the button itself. I really wish they had like the concrete blocks as stairs. I feel like that could make things a whole lot easier with building, because I do think the shape looks better, but the quartz just stands out too much, and there's no red stairs anyways, so that's not really gonna work. Now for the button itself, I can't really figure out exactly how I want this to be laid out. Maybe if we go all the way up like that, is that too much? That might be too much. Let me try it down here, because that looks weird when it's just that shape. So if we add that, you know, that's not too bad. And then we go ahead and put right here, we go and put maybe a gray stained block with a sea lantern behind it. So let me actually go like that, and then come up through here, black. Maybe we just leave it just like that. And then we can do one of these 3 colors here. I don't know which one will end up being best. You know what? That doesn't look too bad. That looks all right. Okay, so I did run out of ice blocks, but I do think this looks pretty cool. I'll add some more detail like this around the outside, since that'll add a little bit more depth to the whole thing, but I like the way that the ice comes up and is kind of holding the Pokeball in place here. We just need to work on a door, and then we need to figure out how we want the interior to be designed. So if we go ahead and break a hole, maybe right here, that would make a good door. We need stairs probably going up, just because we want as much floor space as possible, and the widest point is maybe even just a couple of blocks up. So if we go ahead and do like this, and we put the floor on this level, that might work. Okay, so I've done some really cool stuff on the inside, and actually you can kind of see it peeking out there. I need to fix that, but if you look here, I think this looks really cool for the inside of a Pokeball. I was kind of going for originally like a weird portal-y looking vibe up top, but then it kind of turned into like purple cloud. I don't really know what it's supposed to be honest, but I think it does kind of have a cool effect for the inside of a Pokeball. And I think we need to go ahead and repeat this little pattern here on all 4 sides, just so the inside of the area is completely lit up, which I don't have any more sea lanterns on me. Now I also need to replace these blocks, or actually, is it just a red concrete is missing from here? I think that's all it was. I must have accidentally broke that at some point. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get myself... Oh, I forgot. It's going to snow on it. Oh, no. That's going to make it look a little bit weird, but that's okay. Oh, well. We'll leave it for now. I think it does look pretty cool, though. So let's go ahead and finish up the inside. We just have a little bit more to do with those sea lanterns, and then let's try to start setting up some of the shops. Oh, so I did actually have sea lanterns in my inventory the whole time. Okay, I am very blind. So if we break, I think just these blocks here, replace those with black, just like that, and go ahead and pop a sea lantern in there. That repeats the pattern. Now we're not going to actually open it up to the outside, so it's not like there's going to be a button on all sides. It's still going to remain flat like that, so it does look good. It's just strictly for lighting purposes, and it's the easiest way to make it completely symmetrical and still look pretty good. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll repeat it one more time over here, and that should be enough light for the entire shop area. Now, I don't particularly like where it hangs down right here, but I'm not entirely sure how else we could do it. Maybe we could try, actually, we could try trap doors. Or something like that, so they take up less space. Let's go ahead and get rid of the bottom layer here, and we'll go ahead and try that. Oh, I see why I had it before, because on this front one, it actually goes out an extra block for the outside layer, so it looks a little bit weird if you just have it like that. Okay, we'll add them back then. And there we go. Okay, so it's time to actually start adding in the shop signs themselves. Now, the great thing about the shop plugin that we have here on the server is you do not need the chest anywhere near the sign. At least as far as I know, it doesn't matter. It might still need to be in the same loaded chunks, but I'm not even sure about that. So we're going to go ahead and I guess we could either leave the chest down in the Pokeball factory, or we could go ahead and put them like underground here or something like that. I don't necessarily want to put them here because then we'll have to break in every single time, and that gets a little bit annoying, but maybe we could find a better place to actually keep the chest. Maybe just in the house. So in terms of actual pricing, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and make Master Balls cost, well, if we look on the GTS, is there any Master Balls currently? I know they are actually probably going up in value due to the Master Ball lottery, which we will be picking more winners today a little bit later on in the episode, but it doesn't actually look like there's any in the GTS anymore. So I think we can raise our prices. Before they were going from 150 to 200K, I think just because I don't necessarily want to sell my Master Balls, but I'm willing to sell them, I'm going to go ahead and put them at 250,000 coins. I don't think they're going to sell, but if they do, that's a pretty fair price, and eventually the prices should come back down, so I think we're getting a pretty good deal. So we'll go Master Ball. Now these, keep in mind, these signs are not the final sign. Actually, you know what? We might as well. Buy Master Ball. Let's do buy one Master Ball, and let's go with 250,000. We'll put that right there in the middle, and then let's actually do, I guess, Park Balls. I don't really have any Park Balls. We'll do Quick Balls over here. So we'll do buy 64. We're gonna go a stack at a time. Quick Balls. That is not how you spell quick. Quick Balls. And we'll do that for, I think, 6,000 coins a stack. I think we'll still make a little bit of profit on that. Not too much, but a fair amount. Maybe like 1,000 profit after we buy all of the items in order to craft these Quick Balls. So you're getting a pretty good deal here. Actually, I think I'm going to go 6,500. Maybe someone will undercut me, and I'll have to lower the prices. But for now, I think that is a pretty good price. Actually, you know what? $100 a ball seems pretty good. Let's go with 6,400. And for the Ultra Balls, we're actually going to have to raise the price a little bit because they cost more to make. Since you only get one Ultra Ball per 3 apricorns, and you get, I think, 3 per 3 for the Quick Balls. So we're going to have to raise the price a little bit on the Ultra Ball front, and I think 10,000 is a pretty fair price. Ultra Balls, should we do it like that? Or like that? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and do it like that just to keep it. How did I do Master Ball? Okay. Let's try this one more time. So we'll do buy 64 Ultra Balls, and then we'll do price 10,000. And I feel like that's probably fair. And actually, for the Quick Balls, should we go with 10,000 as well, just to keep things? Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. I don't know if any are going to sell. I guess I'll lower my price if they are, but I feel like 10,000 for a full stack. A full stack's going to last you a pretty long time, so that's probably a pretty good price. So just to keep things similar and easy, we'll go with 10K for each of those. And for now, I think that's all I'm going to sell. I'm only going to sell Master Ball, Ultra Ball, and Quick Balls, and we'll keep things simple. Maybe I'll add more later on, but for now, that seems pretty good. And I think we have a fairly decent supply of all 3 of these. With the exception of Master Balls, we don't have too many, but we have enough to put a few in the shop. So in terms of the chest, since we're only having 3, I think I'm going to go ahead and just put them underground here. So we'll have one chest here, one chest here, and one chest here, and that should work out. Now we can actually break this. Actually, I think all of this. Oh, that's a hole. Okay, let's keep that there. We'll break that. And then what is all this? Okay, we can actually break all of that. Interesting. Technically, we could make more space down here, but I think we're good with this. We'll put a double chest here, a single chest here because it's Master Balls, and then a double chest here, and then hook it up to the signs. Okay, so we have our redstone dust, which allows you to connect the chest to the shops, and we have everything set up perfectly. So there's 1 Master Ball in this chest, 64 Ultra Balls in this chest, and 64 Quick Balls in this chest. And then after we link the signs, we can actually fill up these chests more. But while you're setting it up, you want the exact amount that you're going to sell per click, I guess you could say. So 64 for the Quick Balls. We'll go ahead and right click that, and we actually need to turn our chest a little bit. Stored location of item. Okay, that's good. And then if we go ahead and click right here, that should link that up, right? Did that not work? Did I set up this? Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. So that is all set up now. And then if we go ahead and punch this chest and go up here and punch that, and then if we go over here, punch this to that. And then we should be able to see in chat here, this is 64 Ultra Balls for 10,000 coins. This is 1 Master Ball for 250,000 coins. And this is 64 for 0. Oh, I messed the sign up. That's why. Okay. I was like, what is happening here? I totally screwed that sign up. You guys are probably yelling at your computers there. We need the quick balls to be here, and then 10,000 down here. And that should fix. Okay, we almost just lost all of our money. There we go, 64 quick balls for 10,000 coins. So now all I have to do is fill up these chests, and then anybody can come visit, buy all of the Pokeballs they want. Now, in order to go ahead and check our prices and verify that we have a good deal going on here, I'm going to go ahead and warp over to the shop, and we're going to check out how much 64 Ultra Balls cost and how much 64 quick balls cost, as well as, well, the Master Ball is not really a great deal, but it's not a terrible deal. You can't buy them in the shop, so unless you're going to find them on the GTS for a little bit less than that, this is probably the best bet. Let's go ahead and warp shop. We're going to go ahead and check. First off, let's check the Pixelmon items. Go back here into Pokeballs. I'm not sure why these NPCs are standing where they are, but 64 is going to cost you in the shop. It's going to cost you 16,000 coins for the Ultra Balls, and it's actually going to cost you, I think, more for the Quick Balls. So how much for the Quick Balls? Let's see. It's going to cost you 21,000 for the Quick Balls. Now, this is actually the cheapest price you can get the Ultra Balls at. They're from anywhere from 250 to 350 here in the shop, and then I believe or something like that, maybe 275, 250 to, or maybe this is the regular price. Maybe it's 225 to 275. That might be the price. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do know the Quick Balls you can get anywhere from 270 to 330. So it just depends on the day, and it's kind of random. Now, of course, if you go ahead and craft them yourself, so you can get them slightly cheaper. You can get them probably around, maybe for the Ultra Balls, maybe around 8,000 for the stack, and for the Quick Balls, maybe around 7,000 for the stack, maybe even slightly less than that if you mine your own iron. But that is a lot of work, and it does actually take a lot of time to craft all of those up, so you're saving a little bit of time if you just visit the shop. It's up to you guys. I don't know if I'm going to sell any, but I figured I'd go ahead and get the shop set up either way, and if we don't sell any, I guess the prices will come down. Okay, so we have a ton of Ultra Balls, a ton of Quick Balls, and a few Master Balls all loaded up in the shop. So if we go ahead and pop up here, you can see that it is all functional. Really clean design. I actually really like this. I might move the signs one down and put an item frame, or even just put an item frame down here with the Ultra Ball in it, the Master Ball in it, and the Quick Ball in it. I think that'll look pretty cool. But for now, I'm actually going to go ahead and place a Master Ball Poke Loot. Now, keep in mind, this is something you can only get if you have creative mode, so you're not going to be able to craft these. You're not going to be able to get these on your own. But I feel like it'll be something cool to add to the shop. I don't know how long this is going to stay here, but I'm going to go ahead and place it down here anyways, because I feel like it's a pretty cool addition. And if you visit the shop, you can get a free random item. Okay, so right here under the Master Ball, you can go ahead, walk up to it, click to claim. I got a Surf TM, but you could get something totally random. There's a whole list of items, and that is a cool little addition to the shop. Now, if they had a Quick Ball Poke Loot, I would actually add the Ultra Ball and the Quick Ball one, but because there is no Quick Ball Poke Loot, I'm not going to add either one because it would be not symmetrical and be kind of weird. So we're going to leave it just the Master Ball Poke Loot. If you do visit the shop, here are the coordinates on the screen right now, 5,200, 5,500. And you can visit, you can get that free Poke Loot, and you can buy stuff if you want, but you don't have to. And I am actually going to do one more thing. I'm going to lower the Quick Ball price. 10,000 a little bit high. So I'm going to lower it down to 8,000 for the Quick Balls. But we are going to leave the Ultra Balls and the Master Ball at the price they're currently at. And there we go. The shop is now complete. I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, we could add more decoration in here. I really wish they had like the Pokemon, the little like plushie things that they have on the Generations mod. That's like the only thing that Reforged doesn't have that I wish it did, is those little plush statue, whatever they're called. Those things look pretty cool. So it'd be cool to have some of those here in the shop. But other than that, things are looking great, and I really like how this turned out. Actually better than expected. Now, of course, we still need to do some more stuff with the ice around here. I want to add some more details like this, and maybe even add in some packed ice, but overall, it's complete. It is functionally ready to go, and it does actually look pretty cool there over on the ice. Now, I don't know what we're going to do once we switch this back to a non-winter biome, and we get rid of all the snow and all of that stuff. I have no idea what we're going to do with it, but for now, it is going to work, and that's going to last us for a few months. So for now, this is gonna have to do for the shop. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for additions that we could go ahead and implement into the design. I think it looks pretty cool. Of course, still needs a little bit of work on the outside. I'm gonna add some more ice going around the entire backside and maybe even add some more packed ice mixed into the bunch because I do think that looks pretty cool. But let's go ahead and warp on over to the Master Ball lottery and pick out the winners for today. Now, the winner is actually going to get, I haven't actually decided yet. Let me think about it. You know what? Let's go with gems today. I feel like gems is a good prize, and we haven't done it yet. So let's go with gems. How many gems is the question? And I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and choose one winner on each server, 2 on gold just because there's twice as many entries. Actually, I think more like 3 or 4 times as many entries. So we'll do 2 winners on gold, 1 on silver, 1 on crystal, and every single one of those winners is going to get themselves, let's go with, should we go 5,000 or 10,000? Let's go with 10,000 gems. That's a lot. But since it's only going to be 2 winners on gold and 1 winner on silver, 1 winner on crystal, we're going to go with that. Okay, so I'm changing it up just a little bit. What we're going to do is 1 winner per inventory full of these Master Balls. Now, I've completely randomly picked them out of the chest, put them in my inventory. I'm going to throw them down the chute, and then every inventory full, there will be 1 winner per server. So it really does come down to just the total number of entries that determines how many winners we are going to select. So there'll probably be more like 3 or 4 here on gold just because there's already 3 double chests full of Master Balls. But let's go ahead, let's get this over with, and let's go ahead and figure out the winners for all 3 of the servers. All right, guys, and for the first inventory, we're going to go with this slot right here that is currently highlighted. Let's go ahead and, there we go, Drek. You will get 10,000 gems here on the gold server. I will say the gems are actually network-wide, so you can use them wherever you want. But let's go ahead and get the other winners. And the next winner is going to be slot number 4. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into this. And Cameron _, his 4th entry, which didn't he win before? Yes, he was our first winner. Well, that's the way it works sometimes. So there you go, Cameron. You will be getting 10,000 gems as well. We still have some more drawings to do here on gold. Okay, and the third and final drawing here on gold, we're going to go with slot number 8. Let's go ahead and see Bagel Loops. Okay, so he actually is a repeat winner as well. He's also put in 30 entries, so it makes sense that he's going to win quite a few times. But that is the final winner for the gold server, so let's go ahead and jump over to silver and see who the winner is over there. And we're going to go with slot number, it looks like this slot again, I think slot number 6. I just kind of spin my mouse wheel to choose a random slot. And the winner is Sketchy Cat. Okay, so we actually have a second winner for silver. Let me go ahead and get that set up. And spin the mouse wheel. There we go. Slot number 9 is Saturated _ Gender. Okay, you will also get 10,000 gems here on the silver server. That is the final winner for today on silver. Let's go ahead and jump to the crystal server. All right, so Crystal is actually only going to have 1 winner because there was only 1 inventory full of Master Balls here. Let's go ahead and go with, I guess, slot number 9 again. I just spun my mouse wheel, so that's what it ended up with. Here we go, and D Dreams, and it looks like it was your 3rd entry. You're going to be the winner here on Crystal, so you will get your 10,000 gems, and that is actually the final giveaway for today. So guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I upload Pixelmon videos almost every single day. I try to at least. And there should be another video out tomorrow for you to check out. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.